Frederick Law Olmsted feared that the open space in a park would be a temptation to a growing city. And through the years, his fears have been realized. In many places, parts of his parks have been redesigned. In Boston, for example, the country meadow in Franklin Park has been converted into a golf course.
Golf has been a blessing and a curse for Franklin Park. Golf started in the early 1900s. It was one of the earliest public golf courses in the country. And they saw this space, and golfers, being golfers, said, we could play golf here. But the golf course has kept the country meadow open in a way that almost nothing else could have.
Along with golf courses and sports fields, many cities have decided to add buildings and structures not part of the original design.
Parks aren't pure. There have been changes over time since Olmsted's design. The teepee in Cherokee Park, built in the 60s, it's an example of a modernist architectural structure, but it's a huge, out-of-scale picnic shelter. Being a shelter isn't the issue. The style isn't even the issue. It's the size of the building and the fact that it was placed right in the view. It's out of scale, incorrectly sited, but it's been there so long. It's an iconic structure to generations of park users. Iroquois at the northern overlook. People come there for the great view, and an intrusion in that area is a large, almost bunker-like concrete form that was constructed to give you yet a little bit more height if you were standing there. It was a product of its time from the late 80s. Today, it's basically run its course and will likely be removed.
The era of the automobile brought about profound changes in many Olmsted parks.
Well, in Buffalo, in 1927, the Peace Bridge was built, and they took just a little corner of the park for their arrival plaza. Just a little bit. Over time, more and more of the park got subsumed to the needs of an international bridge crossing. It's lost a lot of that original sense of being on the waterfront.
Olmsted parkways, too, have been subjected to change.
The Humboldt Parkway was one of the most beautiful residential parkways in America. In the late 60s, traffic planners, and Robert Moses in particular, were looking for ways to move traffic from the burgeoning suburbs into the center city as quickly as possible. They looked down on the city and they saw this parkway. It's publicly owned.
They came through with this massive throughway, destroying the parkway and the boulevard so that suburbanites could get to their jobs more quickly. Neighborhoods were destroyed.
It tore the east side into two pieces. It tore the heart out of the east side. Today, it's a wasteland. It certainly is the antithesis of what Olmsted envisioned for Buffalo.